Hi Earth Signs, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. You'll be notified when you go into subscriptions every time I do a video, which is every Saturday. So please do that if you haven't done that yet. If you can give me a thumbs up if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. This is your May 2021 career and finance reading for all the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, guys, I'm going to read your reading. The first one is Poise. The next one is New Life. And the next one is Between Worlds, and it's upside down, and New Life is upside down. So what this reading is telling me is Poise is you're ready. You were ready. You started shifting. You're on your way to wherever you're supposed to go, career and finance. You've already started. You're not there yet. You are waking up to your new life, but it's turned your life upside down. And this is saying it hasn't happened yet. You're in the process of. And the next one is Between Both Worlds. And it's upside down. So it's like you're coming out of the old and going into the new, but you're resisting it. And this is telling me, honestly, because I know it's happening, because it happened to me too, is you're being called by the divine. You know it. And it's messing your life up. Because like you're a get it done, get her done kind of person. And this is no longer working for you. And you're going to be okay. You're shifting. You're not there yet, but you're on the right track, and it is happening. So I am gonna, this is like grace and ease, and you guys started, you got started, and that is beautiful. And the fact that you were even able to do that is brave as shit. So I'm going to congratulate you for that. And I'm not congratulating you. I am, but from the divine, they're congratulating you because you guys are total badass warriors. So it says being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing that you're ready to step into your power, into your light, into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align to this truth. You guys, whatever you got out of, you were so happy to get out of, your soul is smiling with joy because you knew it wasn't right for you. So you already began that process. And if you didn't begin it on your own, it was done for you, but you were so happy and relieved because you knew whatever it was you were doing before was not right for you. So I'm going to tell you this right now. When you are in things that aren't right for you and you're not able to take yourself out of these situations, God does for you what you can no longer do for yourself. So if you're in a job that's not right for you or a career that's not right for you, something will happen to get you out of it. Whether you get laid off, whether you get fired, whether the company closed down, they eliminate your position. It's like, woohoo, thank God. Like that will happen for you when it's not right for you and you cannot move yourself out of it. I'm thinking you moved yourself out of it, and that is so beautiful, and congratulations. Not easy to do. It's very inspiring and it's very brave. The next one is New Life, and it's upside down. So your life was turned upside down, and it says you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you might not know something. You were at the beginning of things and you haven't yet hit your stride. You be immersed in all the newness of it all and don't try and rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here, now. Life loves you. Okay, guys, imagine a little baby instead of a bud opening, and that's cool too. But I'm going to give you another example. Imagine being a baby. Would you would you give a baby a bottle? They can't hold it and be like, hold your own food, kid. Like, no, you would never do that. Babies, they have to learn how to, first they learn they have arms, and then they learn how to use their arms. And then they learn that they can hold things. Like, it's a process. And so is that with you guys entering this new life. I think you're so hard on yourself, and you expect yourself to know things before they were taught to you. This is saying, go easy on yourself. Be kind, be gentle. You don't have to know it all before you get into it. And nobody is expecting you to, but maybe you're expecting yourself to know things that people have never taught you or you haven't learned yet. And this is saying, be kind to yourself. Imagine yourself like a little baby. Would you expect a baby to run a marathon? You don't even expect a baby to walk because they can't. So this is like, you have to crawl before you learn how to walk. And a lot of times babies crawl like a wounded soldier. Like they get the army crawl down, and then they start to realize like, oh my God, I can bring myself places, so it is a process. And that's what's saying, this is what's happening for you. You're starting into a whole new career path, and it's okay that you don't know everything, and you don't need to. And the next one is between two worlds, and this is probably pissing you off because you don't want this, but it's happening anyway. It's okay to be pissed off. It's part of the denial process. And like, you guys, honestly, it's part of it. You're allowed to be pissed and do it anyway. So this is your permission to be pissed and do it anyway. So this is like in your work, sometimes, okay, it says, be mindful of your expectations. This is not the time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Are you guys dictators? Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Let go. Sounds so easy, right? Just let go. You guys, a lot of times you cannot let go. Somebody has to come and grip your fingers off of the pole. And honestly, most people, that's part of the process too. You don't just let go until you're like Mercy, until something happens and you got nothing left you can do. You guys love to make shit happen. This is saying you don't have to make it happen because you're in two worlds. It is being done for you. So I'm going to show you guys. I made a God box. I don't know if I showed you guys before, but it says pray on the one side. It says let go on the other. There is, I decorated it. I had friends over and we decorated these God boxes. We made God boxes. And then every time I'm worried about something or somebody I know is worried, I put my friend Melanie finding the perfect living situation, and I put the date because she's worried about, she knows she's going to move and she wants to find the perfect place. So I wrote it down. I put the date, and Melanie's in my God box. So like anybody who's worried about anything, send me a thing. I'll put you in the God box if you don't believe it. If you have a hard time letting go. And then if you're worried about it, you got to come here and dig it out yourself. And then you can start worrying about it. But that's like something you can do to help release, let go, how to let go of things, because it's not that easy. And then what do you do after you let go, and how do you stop obsessing over it and over it and over it a million times in your head? Go do things that bring you joy. Go do things that are fun. Paint, color, sing, play an instrument, get out in nature, go for hikes, go for walks, get out magic markers. I started painting rocks I love that. That's my latest thing. I bought a bag of rocks at Home Depot and I am painting them and then placing them out in my neighborhood, and it is so fun. I love it. It's like my latest thing. And the other day, it's so funny, there was this expression, she's as dumb as a box of rocks. And guess what I have in my kitchen? A box of rocks, and it is not dumb at all. It's smart as shit, and I love it, and I'm so happy. So doing things that are fun, that's how you let shit go. Go do things that bring you joy. Get your bicycle out if you can do that. If you cannot physically do exercise or go dancing, if you like to dance, go country line dancing, go take a yoga class, do something that makes your heart sing. That will help you not obsess and think about it less. The next one is deserving, authenticity, and prosperity. It says you, like all God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. You guys, what this is telling me is somehow deep down in your core, you don't believe you deserve all of this. This is the divine saying, yes, you do. You are so loved, and you deserve all the happiness and all the joy that you think everyone else should have. The next one is authenticity. Trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for the situation. This is like, get out of your way and be yourself. You guys are finding yourself. Maybe you were taught that it wasn't safe to be your true self. And if this happened to you, I am so sorry. It's awful to have to pretend to be somebody else in order to survive. This happened to so many of us. So this is like your mask that you had to wear. You don't need it anymore. You can take it off. It's permission and time to remove your mask. You don't need it. If you are around people where you feel like it's not safe to give your opinion, or they really don't want to hear what you have to say, this is the divine's way of letting you know that maybe they're not people that you want to spend a lot of time with. That when you have to shrink or not voice your opinion or not be the person that the divine wants you to be, this is saying these are not people that you want to spend a lot of time with, because you shouldn't have to dull your shine in order to be around other people. I think this is the divine's way of letting you know that you need to shine your light as bright as you can. People need to find you. The next one says prosperity. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. You guys, there are books here. There is music here. You've got an angel in this card. You have got cards here. There's a ball here. You guys, all of your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. Everything that you have done up until now has created your abundance. You have the tools, you have what's necessary to create your prosperity. I think you guys aren't trusting, and I know you guys aren't trusting that when you are able to become your authentic self, that's where your prosperity is for all of you. The whole world was being taught that you need to be something else or do something else to go get the money, and then you can be who you're supposed to be. And this is saying, when you are able to be yourself, that's when your prosperity is going to come in. And, you know, we're taught it backwards. It's so backwards. We're taught, go to school, get a job, make the money, get married, have kids, then you'll be happy. And this is saying no. When you are able to be the person that God, Spirit, the divine, your angels intends for you to be, that's where your happiness lies, and that's when your prosperity shows up. So you guys, when you are in between worlds, you know this, but being able to trust this, it's a process. You don't just wake up one day, snap into it, everything goes smooth. This is a bumpy, hard road, and it's not easy, but you guys are doing it anyway. And this is the divine's way of recognizing that, saying, congratulations, you guys are doing a great job. You're on the right path. Keep going. The next one, it says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and success ventures evolve in a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance into new territories as you leave behind which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So you guys, a lot of times what happens when you leave behind what is comfortable and familiar but is no longer appropriate for you, what happens usually before you can say it, before you can actually take action, it comes out in your body first. You will feel it first. Maybe you'll think it first. Maybe you'll start like, this doesn't seem right to me. And then maybe you'll say it to somebody, and maybe you'll hear yourself say it first. And maybe you'll tell a couple people. Like, it is a process. And a lot of times that's the physical, like, brain chemistry to your mouth. But also when things aren't good for you, you will feel it in your body. Usually when things are good for you, you feel lighter, you feel freer, you feel better. You don't hem and haw, you don't go back and forth with it. You feel better, not worse. Usually when you're not sure, oh my God, I don't know if I should do this or not, usually it's a no. That has been my experience. Whenever I do the right thing, I just feel so much better. So this is saying, when you do the right thing, you will feel better. When you're doing things that are not right for you, they might come out. Stomach aches, headaches, jaw pain. You might have a condition that gets triggered, back pain, neck pain, a flare-up with fibromyalgia. Like, when things aren't right for you, a lot of times it has to get physical first in order for you to pay attention to it. So just know that when that starts to happen, those are red flags. That's never going to happen to you. Part of that process is you'll recognize it sooner and you'll recognize it faster. It's never going to happen to you. It's not you just wake up one day and listen to your intuition and follow it. It is a process. The next one is visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes a reality. Hold a steady vision of what is beautiful, helpful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you'll experience. So you guys, instead of going to the dark side of like, I'm going to be homeless and broke and I'm going to have no place to live and I don't know how this is ever going to happen, start visualizing the place you want to live, the car you want to drive, the woods you want to go into for a hike, the beach you want to go on to rest, maybe a stream you want to be near, or rocks that you need to be near to feel calmness. Like, start picturing good things. and you will bring them into fruition. Another thing you can do is create a vision board. Go get old magazines, a poster board, start creating, start putting down what things that make you smile and bring you joy, pictures that you like. It could be a car, it could be a house, it could be whatever you want it to be, or maybe a dream spot of where you want to go, or peace. Put the date on it. I keep telling people, put the date on it. I did vision boards a couple of times and I never put the date on it. I'm like, I wish I did, because I wish I could remember when I did it. The next one is pay yourself first. Make sure you're your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This is a loving form of self-care that ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and your future. So you guys, make sure that you are your most important person. Put yourself on the top of the list. You're allowed to have fun now. You don't have to save everything for when, what if this happens? You're allowed to have fun now. Pay yourself first. This is letting me know that maybe you guys haven't done that before, but you're going to start. So please start considering yourself as somebody that you owe, because you do. You owe God and you owe yourself. The next one is partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as well. You are receiving help from heaven from a person who brings much needed skills and resources. You guys, the people that you want to partner up with are people who support you and are giving you ways to feed your spirit and your dream, not the opposite. Not, what are you doing that for? That's never going to happen for you. Or those are people who are not able to support you. It has nothing to do with you, by the way. It has to do with what they weren't able to do. So I know it might be feeling personal when people say that to you, but you need to partner up with people who are giving you support and encouragement, and they want to see good things happen for you. And if they are not able to do that, these are not people that you want to partner up with. You don't need to convince them to see your dream. It's not your job to do that. You are doing the right thing, and you want to be around people who are able to help you support that and move forward. This is saying the divine is going to supply these people for you. There's also music. There's also, you got an angel playing the harp all around you. You have angels all around you. The divine is supporting you during this adventure of your life. So this is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. This is for all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, May 2021.